Guys, it's time for your next home workout video, and today we're going to be talking all about beam. I've talked to Coach Marissa about the kind of things that she wants you to do at home, and I've got them ready for you. But before we get there, I want you to know that working on beam is both the easiest thing that you can do at home, because all you really need is a chair to kind of hold you up if you need the help. But it's also the hardest to work at home because it's so easy to slack off on these workouts, right? So I'm here to tell you to please pay attention to this workout. If you do this workout exactly the way you're supposed to, you are going to feel really sore the next day in your calf muscles, and that's the most important part, because on beam, at the beginning, you really want to make sure that you stay on the beam. We need stability muscles, right? All the muscles around your ankle need to be so strong. Maybe not big muscles, maybe they don't need to get really big and bulky, but they need to be really strong so that they stay still all the time, right? How many times have you done a straight jump or a full turn or a half turn or whatever, and you start to wobble around like a crazy mess, right? That's because we need more stability. So today, I'm going to give you the home workout you can do at home that's going to greatly improve your flexibility. It is the most important thing that you can do for beam. You don't need to do handstands and back walkovers and cartwheels and blah, and you don't need to do none of that. You want to get better on beam? At home, you work on stability, and then when you get back into the gym, you're going to realize that every single time you get on the beam, every single time that you're relevaing, every single time that you squeeze your belly really hard, you're going to be stuck, frozen. First and foremost, we're going to do what you normally do during your beam warm-ups. You're going to hold releve. You're going to do it for a minute. You're going to do 5 sets of 1 minute. That should be easy enough. If you have trouble holding releve, you have to use a chair. Don't use your chair and don't hold on really hard and don't move the chair around. Just gently put your hand on top of the chair so that you can kind of get yourself together, and then if you feel, once you've got the balance, just let go of the chair and try to get back either to a straight body position or hands in front or whatever it is that you're gonna do. And please make sure that if you start to fall around, you can use the chair for support and then get back to it, okay? Also, please make sure on these releve holds that your feet are as close together as they possibly can, and please make sure that your heel is all the way up. You see how my hands are all the way up like this? They're not moving around like that. They don't look like this where our ankles are off to the side. Please make sure that they're straight up, all the way up. It's so important. If you do this right, 5 sets of 1 minute is really going to hurt you. Next, you're going to do the same thing, but with passe, right? So you get in passe, and you got to make sure that once you're in passe, you're flat-footed, and then you lift, and you come back down. You lift, and you come back down. You most likely will definitely need a chair for this, so just make sure that you use the chair accordingly. Do not wobble around when you're doing these things, right? If you can only go halfway, and then it starts to hurt and come down, then that's fine. But just make sure you go as high as you possibly can for you, okay? Next, you're going to do kicks. Right? This is the part of flexibility that a lot of people don't like to talk about, dynamic flexibility, right? And I'm going to make another video of flexibility where I'm going to be talking about this also, but you can also attack this on the beam. Hold on to that chair and then just kick. Kick as hard as you can. Get in releve and kick as hard as you possibly can. 30 kicks to the front, 30 kicks to the side. Please make sure that your booty isn't all the way up, that you're sitting on it, and then 30 kicks to the back. Right? Then you turn around, hold the chair with the other hand, 30 kicks to the front, 30 kicks to the side, 30 kicks to the back. Super easy. Next up, we have needle kicks to releve. You do this all the time. You go down, kick your back leg really hard, and please make sure that your bottom leg goes up to the releve. If you can get to the full split, kicking back, then great. Do 30 of those, each leg. Next, you have levers, just like how you would in level 2. You have levers. Please make sure that you start off in a big old lunge position. Make the T position, then touch. Go back to the T position, and then go back up there. Next up, you have plie position. Please make sure that you remember what Coach Marissa has taught you about your hand placement. Your arms go up on that straight jump, and then they come straight down. And you make that sitting position. Do not let your shoulders fall forward and hunch forward. Please make sure that you are super straight the entire time. Your back from your neck to your bottom should be a straight line. Next up, we have half turns and full turns. Everybody has to do half turns. Everybody has to do full turns. It's good for orientation. It helps you. sometimes we get too lost in doing full turns and we get all wobbly. We have to go back to doing them half at a time. And then last but not least, you have to do straight jumps and split jumps. I hope this video really helped. I hope you got a lot out of it. I hope that you do this all the time. Add it into your other workouts. Stay safe, wash your hands. See you next time.